Mr. Kim, I hear you've decided to sell not 1%, not 2%, not 5%, no, 20% of your channel. Oh boy. Welcome back to Strongman Personal Finance. We got to talk about Brian Kim selling a portion of his channel. Oh, but Strongman, I thought you weren't gonna grifter slay anymore. I'm not calling Brian Kim a grifter. But we got to talk about Brian Kim, clear value tax, selling 20% of all the future revenues from his YouTube channel in a crypto weirdo thingy offering on Gigastar. Now, let me be very upfront. I am personally not investing in this, and I never will invest in this, and I will never offer up my channel for sale because I hate crypto, I don't trust crypto, and I think it's a dirty industry. But let's review some of the risks about this, okay? I'm not gonna make fun of Brian Kim, but there are some very concerning things about this. First of all, the incentives. Brian Kim is selling 20% of the future revenues that are generated by his YouTube channel. Tickle me this. Every time you sell a portion of your channel, you get the cash up front and you sell the future cash flows to somebody else. What is the incentive to keep pumping out content? Because if you think about it, if you sell more and more and more percentage of your channel, you own less and less and less of the future cash flows of your channel. So your incentive to make more money from your channel actually decreases in proportion to the amount of the channel you sell. Think about it like if I sold my channel, right? Let's say I sold half of my channel. So if you buy all my crypto tokens, you get half the future revenues of Strongman Personal Finance. Now, you might be excited because it's like, hey, I think Strongman's gonna, vertical line and his channel is gonna make me so much money. And you decide to buy half my channel for, I don't know, $10 or whatever it's worth. Well, guess what? I now only get half of the revenue that I normally got. So what would be my incentive to work harder? There would be no incentive. The more of the channel that you own, the less hard I want to work. Imagine if you owned 100% of my channel. I got none of the future ad revenue of my channel. Why would I even make videos? That's the whole point. So the only way I could see this really making sense, and I think this is where YouTube is going, and this may be another video topic, but I'll mention it briefly here. I think YouTube and the whole influencer economy is going to be a publicly traded market, kind of like the stock market, but this time it's going to be with crypto tokens. Now, hear me out. It sounds freaking crazy, doesn't it? A crypto YouTuber ownership stock market. It does. But think about it. Why not have a stock market? Why not be able to trade ownership of somebody's YouTube channel? Imagine if you invested in a YouTube channel like Brian Kim's and somehow it did 10x. It did start generating massive cash flows in the future. Well, theoretically, your stake in that channel would be worth more, right? The value of all the future cash flows, since the cash flows have increased, well, the value of your token might increase because you're entitled to all the future cash flows. So what would be the reason to not have a publicly traded market in crypto tokens? If it's even legal. I'm not a lawyer. I have no idea. But that's where I think YouTube is going, where I think a bunch of influencers are going to start selling their channels on places like Gigastar. And there's going to be a public market where you can go and buy and sell stakes of people's future YouTube channels. Because then it would make sense. It would make more sense for Brian to continue to, grow the value of his YouTube channel to continue to generate more. Because if he owns a certain percentage of all the publicly traded coins, right, and he keeps growing his channel, well, theoretically, the value of those coins would go up and his personal net worth would go up. Kind of like an actual stock market. I mean, there's a legitimate reason to, obviously to have your company publicly listed. So that's where I kind of think we're going, unless this gets smacked down by the government, which my hopes aren't high on that. But I think we're going to where there's going to be a stock market, a crypto weirdo stock market with influencers selling their channels. And you may even see crazier things like YouTuber crypto ETFs, YouTuber crypto index funds. Like, who freaking knows where this is going to go? It's crazy. But my reservation right now is, like I said, the first thing. He has less incentive to make videos and make money the more of the channel he sells, unless we have this publicly traded market. That's number one. Number two, you're taking a huge risk because you're investing in not just one channel or company, but really you're investing in one man. So think about this. Think about my channel. What makes Strongman, I wouldn't even say middling popular. What makes my channel, this channel? Me, the person, Christopher Bell. The reason people watch Strongman Personal Finance is because they like me. Or they hate me and they just want to, like, I don't know, sit and stew in their hatred of me. But people watch me because they like me. Now, if you think about his channel, Brian's channel, it's the same thing. Sure, you know, he's got some stuff, he's got some interesting information, I guess, Mr. Crypto Shill. But they ultimately watch it because they like him, the man. Imagine if I stopped, making videos on Strongman Personal Finance and I hired some random dude that acted nothing like me to instead make videos. People would stop watching, probably. The brand is me. I am the brand. I am Strongman Personal Finance. It's the same thing with Brian. If he decides to just up and quit YouTube, even if his channel still exists and you own all the future cash flows of the channel, I mean, just think about it. Does it really make sense? No, because the channel would collapse if he left or if he went crazy. And even more, you got to think about the risk of just having a YouTube channel in general. You could be censored by YouTube. Your channel could be deleted by YouTube for anything, okay? My channel did get deleted, or at least blocked for a little bit. So there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of risks that go into this. Not to mention, this is almost uncharted territory where people are selling the future cash flows of their channel through cryptocurrency. It's very weird, okay? So while I don't really know Mr. Kim's intentions, okay, I'm not just gonna say, oh, he's a great guy, and he's gonna make $720,000. And he's not taking any risk. You're taking the risk. He's getting the money. You're taking the risk. That mother effer is getting $720,000. And you guys are potentially owning the future cash flows of the channel. It's crazy, okay? But you need to really consider the risk. You're in the crypto industry, which is sketchy. I believe you get paid in crypto coins, which they could be totally worthless. I wouldn't trust crypto coins. You're putting all your faith in one man who is less and less incentivized to produce content the more that he sells of his channel. So that's kind of my thoughts. I mean, at the end of the day, people are going to do what they want to do. I've learned that. I'm not going to sit here and be like, don't buy it! Don't buy it! People are going to invest in this. I mean, but, if you're a member of my channel, you got to be careful. Okay, you got to be careful with this kind of stuff. That's my thoughts. The world's going crazy, man. It would be really cool to see, like, I know it sounds stupid, but it's plausible. A YouTuber index, where there's an index fund that invests in all the different crypto tokens at market cap weights of all these YouTube channels selling ownership stakes. It's a crazy world out there. But yeah, maybe I should offer my channel. I'll just sell my channel for like 30 grand and then just ride off into the sunset and just leave you guys holding the bags. All right, talk to you later. Cheers.